Hello guys, welcome to my channel The Blockchain Guy. Today, topic that we'll be talking about is cryptography. So, as you all know, blockchain runs on a network called as the P2P network. And I also want to tell you one thing that this PPT is made by me and my name is Harsh Agrawal. And now, like I was saying before, blockchain runs on a network called as the peer-to-peer network or P2P network. So what does this network mean? So this network basically means is that this network has multiple nodes which it runs on. There's no central server in this type of a network. So by a centralized server, I'm going to say like the Facebook server. So if you're chatting by your friends on Facebook, there's always a server in between which allows you and your friend to chat with each other. So an example of the peer-to-peer network I would like to say is Napster, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. So what is Napster? So Napster, I'm just going to give a quick overview of what is Napster. So Napster is basically a software or a website that downloads all the pirated music audio files. And over here, I would like to take the example of four servers. Okay, so I'm just drawing four servers over here. So suppose that this is server one, server A. This can be server B, server C. Okay, so don't go on my handwriting, don't go on my drawing, just drawing it to explain you. And server D. Okay, all four servers we have. So after we have got the four servers, for example, if server A has got the audio file that you want, and server B has also got it, but server C wants it. What server C can do is that server C can download half of the audio file from server A and half of the audio file from server B. And then after he has downloaded it, he can again upload it so that server D can download. Okay, that's how Hamster works. Now we'll move forward. Now we'll move forward to the four weak concerns. The four weak concerns over here is confidentiality, integrity, non-repudiation, and authentication. Okay, so I'm going to explain you all of these one by one. So what does confidential mean? So confidentially basically means that server A of over here server A is sending a message into server B. The message can either be a simple message or a very confidential message like your bank details. So it can be either of them. The server A is sending a message to server B and server C sees it. And if server C sees the message, that if server C sees this message, which server A is sending to server B, and if it is a bank account details, then the bank account could be hacked. So we want to achieve on that also so that that doesn't happen. So now we move to the second, integrity. This is a quite important concern as if server A again is sending a message to server B, but server C comes in between and sees that server A is sending a message like, let's have a tea party at 2 p.m. at my house. Server C sees that in between before the message before the message goes to server B. Server C sees that and he thinks that the message is this, now I need to modify it. So now he'll modify it and he'll write his own words or text in it. For example, let's have a tea party at 7 p.m. in my house. So he'll just change it and then the message will be and then server B will receive the message and then he'll get the wrong information and that can also create confusion. So we want to achieve this also. Third is non-repudiation. What does this mean? Non-repudiation basically means is that if server is sending a message to server B and then server B receives it. For example, the message says like um call me at 3 p.m. Okay, call me at 3 p.m. And server B asks like, server A, why shall I call you at 3 p.m.? Okay, and server C and server A says that When did I tell you to call me at 3 p.m.? I did not tell that. So there should be a proof that server A sent a message to server B at this specific time. Okay, so we want to achieve on this also. For this authentication, so authentication basically means is that server A again in this case, server A is sending a message to server B and then server B receives it. But after that, but after the server over here, the server B receive that message which is sent by this server A. So then over here, what can happen is that server A can actually not be server A, can be actually someone else in the form of server A. Let's say it can be server C taking the name of server A. So we want to achieve on this also so that it is server A, the real server A is sending a message to server B. No other server should take a place of the other server. We want to achieve on these four big concerns. Now we move forward and learn about the cryptography that we were talking about. The cryptography is basically formed by two words, crypto and graphy. So crypt means hidden and secret, graphy means to write something. Now we'll take a closer dive at the process of encryption and decryption. What is this US server A? I just write it over here. Yeah, so server A is sending a message to server B. So the message is written. Let's take the same message. Come back to my house for a dinner at 3 p.m. Okay, dinner at 3 p.m. So sends that message using a cipher text. So cipher text is basically the full form of it is Caesar cipher text, and this actually makes the message more hard to decode so that if someone in between hacks the message, he or she will not be able to read the message. So in short, it makes it very secure so that it doesn't get hacked. So he sends he sends the message in the form of a ciphertext, and then the ciphertext, and then somebody receives the ciphertext, but he is not able to decrypt it like the other people. So now the problem is that how will he decrypt the message, or if it doesn't, because then he will not be able to get the message what a server is sending to him. So then in that the key comes into existence. This thing comes into existence. Okay, so now if server A and server B both have keys, so server B can easily decode the message and read, okay, there's dinner at 7 p.m. and server A's house. So let's go. Okay. So if there wasn't a key, then there would be a quite a problem. So now we'll talk about the two symmetric keys, that is symmetric key cryptography and asymmetric key cryptography. These are the two types of cryptographies that we will be talking in the next video. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Blockchain Guy. See you guys in the next video. Till then, bye bye.